Okay, we are live. If anybody is joining me, welcome. I'm just testing out a few things. I'm running solo today. Ben and Moen are behind the curtain, so I just want to make sure everything is working okay, and that I can see everything okay, and that everybody can see me okay. So consider this a test. Test, test, test. Okay, let me see here. So it says we're going live. It says please set bitrate value less than 1000. Okay, how do I do that? Why can't I see the chat? What's going on here? How do I do that? Settings. Streaming setup. No, we got that. Can you see me, Moen? Okay, so you guys can hear me. Can you see me? I can see me on Restream here. Yeah, we're live, Sean. This is just the preamble / tech practice. Okay, great. Okay, so audio, visual coming in loud and clear. Sean and Moen, you can both hear and see me. Can you see the zombie slayer behind me? Test, test, test. Okay, great. So it looks like they can both hear and see me. That's awesome. Now, I don't see any chat. Sean and Moen, can you guys make a comment on maybe Facebook or YouTube just to make sure I can see the chat? Because I don't know how to find that. And I also don't know how to set the bit rate, whatever that is. Video bit rate, we're at 2500. It says I should change that to value less than 1000. Okay, I will go ahead and make it. I don't know anything about that. I don't see the chat either. Why can't we see the chat? Okay, that's good. Thanks, Moen. So players, it sounds like you're chatting away, which is great, but I can't see. Why can't I see the chat on my end? Just a second here. Okay, that's good, Sean. I'll leave it alone then. Yeah, I'm just not able to see the players chatting. Head to home. Okay, I'm at home. Okay, Ben, I'll show you guys what I see on my screen. Players, if you're joining us, welcome. This is the awesome preamble / tech support part of the live stream. Oh, there we go. I think I've got it now. Chat. Hey, there we go. Okay. Ben, you're a lifesaver. Okay. Cool. I see TikTok Pops McCrae, Trudy, Julie, Mike. Thanks, everybody. If you can hear and see me okay, let me know. We're just doing a quick check. We'll start the live stream in about 9 minutes or so. But I did just want to make sure that everybody can hear and see me okay and that I can see chat comments, etc. Let me see here. Keith, I can see you. Alicia, I can see you. Thanks for coming. Great. Okay, very cool. See some players on YouTube. We see some players on Facebook. That's fantastic. Welcome, everybody. Thank you. Jim, sorry, it's Blitz week right now, and this is the only time that there isn't a Blitz. So we have to make certain concessions sometimes with stuff like that. So I'm sorry about that, but that's just how it goes. Let me just work out my windows here. So I've got my script here. You know what we really need is we need 3 screens in the live stream room. Is what we need. Okay, so the live stream. Okay, great. So Battle Arena is in 8 minutes. I know, Trish. I'm sorry, everybody. I had to, for whatever reason, we always plan the live streams at the same time as Blitz Week. I don't know why. It just kind of works out that way. So this is the only time there isn't a Blitz on a game today, which is why we did it now. Otherwise, we do it during a Blitz, and then everyone's like, why did you do this during a Blitz? And it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. But if you can hear and see me, let me know. If I'm coming in too slow, too loud, too quiet, now's the time to let me know so I can adjust that before we officially get started. But it's great to see so many familiar faces. Trish, I don't think you've missed a live stream yet. I'm going to give you like a live stream achievement. Priscilla, are you giving ties away? No, it's just me today, so we'll just, the rules are you have to be present to give away your special items. So I'll just be giving out sewing machines today. Trish says it's not Blitz Week, it's Blitz couple of days. Well, Trish, I think it's Blitz Week. I'm pretty sure there's lots of blitzes from Monday to Friday. Let's see what we got. Susan's got a cute minion emoji. That's good. Moist Mossy, good to see you. Nice to see you coming in on both live streams. Thank you. Great to hear. Thank you for letting me know. Audio and video looks good on the YouTube side. Excellent. We're going to get started in 5. I don't know where the time goes. This morning, I'm like, I have tons of time. And then I blinked, and it's 1:54, and we're starting in 6 minutes. Cool. Good to see you, Mike. Thanks very much. Becky, I was supposed to get a sewing machine as well, but I did not because I cannot sew. Becky, that's a funny joke. I can't sew either. But if you actually... Oh, we'll give you a sewing machine today. No problem. I'll go over the rules about how you get a sewing machine. Trish says, and when do raids start in Zombie Slayer? Well, Trish, you being a longtime player, you know that the raids start Thursdays at 9 a.m. Pacific. Are we on standard time or daylight? I don't want to get into that. Everyone's mad at the time change. Pam says, oh, this isn't LCN live stream. Pam, this is a Kano live stream. It's a Mob Wars, Zombie Slayer, Viking Clan, Pirate Clan live stream. So we have something for every game. The reason I have Zombie Slayer with the sign behind me there is because Zombie Slayer is the first one to get the spring sale and the faction raids. So we want to give some love to them as well. But you are welcome. Pam says if you're giving away bolos, you should wear one. I'm not giving away a bolo tie, but Ben often does wear bolo ties when he is on the live stream. So that's a good suggestion. Lori says you need to have a birthday cake for Al's birthday. That's right. Of course, it's a live stream, which means it's Al's birthday. Where is Al? I haven't seen him yet. Sandy says my adopted cat apparently loves you and just walked over to my keyboard to watch you. Sandy, I love cats. That is very cute. What kind of cat is it? And how old are they? Yeah, that's a good idea about the birthday cake. Craig says, where are the free coffee and snacks? Well, I've got a little, very tiny coffee just to give me a little boost this afternoon. Snacks, that's a good point. I don't know logistically how we would work out sending out coffee and treats to every single player around the planet, but goals for the future. You never know. That'd be pretty sweet, though. TikTok Pops McCrae says, I need favor points. Well, if you need favor points, stick around for the trivia. You might win 50 FP. We'll see. Muriel, nice to see you. Thank you very much for coming in. And I really liked your ticket the other day. It was very helpful. Had some good feedback, and it's great to see you. Thank you. Hi, Antonia. Nice to see you. No donuts for JJJ. I love donuts. I don't know. Have anybody... We're going to get started in 4 minutes, by the way. It's not going to be a donut live stream, although maybe it should. Should we do that? I feel like Ben and I maybe should like test out 10 local donuts and rank them and then tie that into X-Force somehow. I don't know. What we could do is get players to say, we'll show the donuts and then we'll say, hey, which one is Henry and Ben going to like the most? And players say, hey, we think they're going to like number 1, number 2, number 8, whatever. And then the winner gets a bunch of free FP. I think that'd be kind of cool. Let's maybe do that. I don't know if anyone has ever been to Seattle. Great town, great city to visit. But they have my favorite donuts ever, Top Pot. The best donuts because they're like, I don't even know how to describe them. They're like cake donuts, not like real donut or whatever. And they're the best. I get mad that every other donut to me like kind of tastes the same. And, like, they're good. Like, don't get me wrong. If someone gives me a donut, I'm not going to be like, donut? I don't think so. Not the kind I like. But Top Pot, the best donuts. I tweeted at Top Pot quite a few times begging them to make a Victoria franchise. It's probably good they didn't, because I'd be like 400 pounds by the end of the month. So, Restream says I need to go to Seattle, or is that Ben or Moen or Matt probably talking? Nicole, you know Top Pot? That's so exciting. I feel like I always preach to people and they like never, they're like, I don't know those donuts. Nicole, that is awesome. I'm really excited. Nicole, because you have tried Top Pot, you're going to get a sewing machine. Moen and Ben, how should we... Oh, Stan also knows Top Pot. Awesome. We don't have Krispy Kreme either, Trudy. Victoria, we're weird. We're growing. We have some great restaurants, but some stuff we're missing, and Top Pot is one of them. Becky says instead of donuts, let's rank cats. I like this. Hey, Jimmy, good to see you. Oh boy. Okay, are they pot donuts? No, they're not pot donuts. I mean, you could, but no, I think they're just regular donuts. Claudine, good evening from Europe. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. We're gonna get started in 2 minutes, and I promise actually, no, I can't promise I won't talk about donuts. Maybe I will talk about Ben. I do like Yanni's. I do like Yanni's donuts. Hey, Ben and Moen, how should we work out bonusing out sewing machine? We haven't quite perfected that just yet. Are they able to? I think maybe just message our LCN account on Facebook. Good thing we worked this out before. We had like all day. We still haven't perfected it. But let me know. Yeah, we do. No, Jimmy, we're gonna doll up the room. That's gonna be one of our things. Hi, Tina. Good to see you. Tracy, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Linda, Dunkin' Donuts. I do like Dunkin' Donuts as well. Jesse says eat more bacon. I might have BLTs for dinner. I love BLTs are like the easiest dinner ever, and I've been making way too many lately. Like experimenting like what kind of bread, what kind of. Oh my god, it's so good. I did spinach instead of lettuce, and like. It's not quite that. You need BLT. Oh, God, I love BLTs. Oh, my God. Janet says, I cannot wait to ask questions. That's awesome. Thank you for joining us, Janet. Okay, what do we got here? Why can't we blacklist more than one person at a time? I will tell you in the Q&A. We're going to go live in 1 minute. Mary, nice to see you. Thank you for joining us on Facebook. That's great. We're going to get going very, very soon. Ooh, Pam, that sounds dope. Maple Bay. Oh, God. Why do I always do this? I always, like, do you guys ever look up, or folks, I shouldn't say guys. Do you folks ever look up, like, it's usually late at night where I'm like, yeah, I'll watch a 13-minute foodie YouTube on like the best street tacos in LA. And I'm just drooling. And I'm like, why do I do this to myself? I'm going to bed. Why am I watching food videos? Anyway, it's 2 o'clock. Oh, Antonia loves BLTs. Excellent. Good to know. Oh, Becky. Okay. Players are distracting me by talking about food. It's getting me so excited. But we've got to start. This is the official start. Welcome. My name is Henry Ski, Player Success Lead here at Kano. We've got a live stream today. For those of you who haven't been to a live stream before, welcome. We're really happy you joined us today. Hang on, we got to get the stream. There we go. There we go. Welcome. Welcome, players. We have a procedure to these things. We start with the stream starting screen. This time we had a bit of not tech troubles, but Ben is going to be our man behind the curtain as well as Moen. So it's just me today on the live stream. Welcome. Thank you all for joining me here today. I see so many familiar faces. Muriel and Antonia and Priscilla and Trish. It's great to see you. And of course, many new players as well. So thank you very, very much. Becky says, wow, pop-ups in the live stream. There's no pop-ups. Or there might be on your end, but I don't have a pop-up. This is just a wonderful piece of artwork. That's not a pop-up. I mean, I suppose I could grab it and like shove it in front of the camera, but that wouldn't be great. But welcome, Shane. We are live. Otherwise, how would I know that your name is Shane? Is it Robbins or Robbins? Probably Robbins. I don't know. We're going to go over some great, fun things about the game today. This is going to be on all 4 of our games. This is a Kano live stream, not necessarily a specific game live stream. But here we go. We got some key topics. What are we going to be talking about today? By the way, can you believe it's almost spring? It's April. I had to wear sunscreen on my walk here. As you can see, I don't tan. I have 2 settings. I have pasty white and burnt. So I got to make sure I stay pasty white. No toiling in the fields for me, I suppose, unless I'm wearing a big hat. But the sun's starting to shine. Flowers are blooming. We've got a ton to talk about. Also, we are coming to you all live on Facebook and YouTube. So welcome to both Facebook and YouTube players. We will be doing trivia later on. And you're going to be able to win regardless of what platform you're on, but we'll get to that a little bit later on. I already mentioned this, but it's worth repeating. Moen and Ben are my men behind the curtain, and I literally could not do this without them. Also, a shout out to Sean and Mitch for helping me out as well. Yeah, in terms of what we're going to be talking about today, faction raids is the big one. We've got some big improvements to faction raids. Not a new feature, but the way we've got it set up is going to be relatively new. So you're going to want to stick around for that. We've got the spring sale coming up for all 4 games. New battle passes for 3 of our games. We've got the Wars. We've got Blitz Week, which is going on technically right now, but we've got a little bit of break. So a respite. Is it respite or respite? I think it's respite for all you players. I'm just so thrilled. We've had so many players coming in today. Alki from Greece, welcome. I know we've got some European players. We've got some Americans. We've got some Canadians. All having a great time here. Doug, good to see you. Thank you for joining. We got some other goodies and then trivia. But before we get into that, let's do some shout-outs. Now, usually, Ben is just a wizard at slides. Comes up with the best fonts. He is a stickler for quality. As you can tell for me, I'm more like, let's just barf up the information on the slides and hope to God it works out okay. Some shout-outs. Tina, I think Tina is here on the stream. Tina, welcome and congratulations because Tina won 200 FP for liking, commenting, and publicly sharing the St. Patrick's Day live streams. Karen says, I love your smile. Karen, is that Ben's smile or my smile? Ben has a better smile. There's a reason that when we made some ads recently for our other games, Ben was the focus. Absolutely. No doubt. But Ben is here on the chat. Hi, Terry. Good to see you. Anyway, some shout-outs. Tina, welcome and congratulations. We also want to give some shout-outs to the lottery winners. Max Headroom won 4,732 FP on one of the lottery draws. Amazing. We also had Lil John. I'm assuming it's the Lil John. I think he probably plays our game. Won 2,138 FP on LCN Server 1. And then XOX Athena, XOX. Is that like Charlie XC? Is she XCX or XO Charlie? I forget. You know what I mean? You know that song Boom Clap? That's a great song. I like that one. They won 2,868 FP. So for all of you wondering, we have some big lottery winners, and it could be you. You never know. We had a nice mobile review from Joshua on Viking Clan. Gave us 5 stars. Says, been playing this game for 10 years. Still the best for me. I can't believe the game has been going on for 10. And it's actually been going longer. I think Viking Clan's up to almost 13 years. In video games, that's an eternity. And I want to reiterate, we could not do anything without you, the players. Specifically, all the players in the live stream, because players that join the live streams are the coolest. So everyone give yourself a round of applause. And I really appreciate you joining me. I'm looking at a bunch of stuff going on. So if I don't see your comment right now, fret not. We're going to have some time at the end for Q&A, and I will answer all the questions I can. So there we go. Just going to check the notes here. And they've told players to contact us. Okay, so sewing machine. Sewing machine is an item based on the sewing machine I have at home, and you're going to be able to win it. How? No idea. There's no criteria. I've gone mad with power, drunk with authority, and I'm just going to give it to anybody I want. If I shout you out in the live stream, like you, Priscilla, you're going to win a sewing machine, message us, and we will bonus you the item. If you're on Facebook, you can message our Facebook page, or you can send in a ticket saying, hey, Henry said I won a sewing machine. Give me a sewing machine. Maybe be a little more polite than that, but that's fine. You can say that. That's what we're going to do. The sewing machine stats are about, I think it's 75 or 80% of a, limited strength item. So not the most powerful item in your arsenal, but for a lot of players, a good upgrade. And hey, it's free. So there we go. There's no rules. Shane says, where's my sewing remix? Shane says, where's my sewing machine? It's a bit of a tongue twister. Shane, you're going to get one. Go ahead and message us on Facebook or submit a ticket, and we're going to give you a sewing machine. Now, I can't give everyone a sewing machine. So if I just see, now I'm seeing it. I'm seeing a lot of comments. So right now, I'm just going to hold off. You may not get a sewing machine by asking for it. You may get a sewing machine because you make a funny comment or ask a nice question or get trivia right. Who knows? But I can't give everyone a sewing machine just right now. Susan says, yes, you can. I mean, maybe we'll see. If I did that though, I'm never gonna get rid of this. Elaine, there you are. I was wondering where you were. Yes, Moen and Ben are the best. I agree. Shane says, is it a virtual sewing machine? It is. It's an item in the game. I'm not giving away my fiance's sewing machine. She would probably kill me. Actually, she'd only kill me if I gave away our cat. That's when I would actually fear for my safety. But of course, I would never do that. Players, I'm talking. Let me know if I'm talking too much. I feel like I am, but I'm also feeling like I'm having a great time. So there we go. Alex, that is a good point. Save that for the Q&A, and I can speak to that. So there we go. Mary says blue shirts are the best. Mary's right. Mary, go ahead and message us. You've won a sewing machine for complimenting my blue shirt. This is actually a Kano 10K shirt that they you enter as a team, and then you get these awesome. I don't know if you know this. Are they called dry fit shirts? Players, you know when you're working out, I used to wear cotton shirts and I would sweat like crazy, and these are so much lighter and breathable. I have like 9 of these at home, not specifically these 9, but then I think it says Kano on the back. Yep, there we go. So we all joined the 10K. We're doing it again this year. Thankfully, the event is back on, coming out of COVID, which is awesome. I'm going to walk it this time. Running on pavement hurts my knees a lot more because I'm getting old. Sewing machine to whoever can guess how old I am correctly. We're doing pre-trivia. How old is Henry? Guess. Mary says, love your shirt. Thanks, Mary. I think that's really nice of you to say. No, yes, on. No, we gotta wait. We can't give. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of numbers. Jim says 110. That's close. I am saying, there we go. Jesse got it. Jesse, I'm 38. I just turned 38 a couple weeks ago. So no more guesses. No more guesses on ages. Ali guessed 971. It's true. I am immortal. 971. There's a lot of guesses. So Jesse, go ahead and message us. And I'm loving, by the way, some people saying I'm like early 30s, late 20s. That is very kind. I know my maturity level is probably like of a 12-year-old, but I just turned 38. So there we go. Are we ever going to get through this live stream? Probably not. Trivia, what's going on? We got 5 questions. 50 FP each to the winner. Players can only win once. And we pick the winner. Okay, this comes up often. Because we've got comments on YouTube and Facebook now especially, when you're typing it out, it may look like you were the first one, but we got to go on what we see. And besides, Moan and Ben are picking the winners, not me, so I get to proverbially throw them under the bus. Not that I would ever do that. But they're going to pick the winners, and we're going to pick the first one we see. So don't call us, we'll call you in terms of trivia. Like, comment, and share this video publicly for a chance to win 200 FP, like Tina did. And Tina can tell you, she won 200 FP. I'm pretty sure we gave it. If we didn't give it to her, we're going to give her 200 FP. I'm pretty sure we did bonus her that. And we're live on Facebook and YouTube. So that is great. A lot of comments. This is great. I'm seeing such a lively live stream chat. I'm actually having a hard time getting through it all. I make a script, but of course, by the time the live stream gets going, I'm all over the place. I can't look at 4 things at once. So I hope everything is going okay. Not many people are in the office, so no one can like come knock on the door if I've committed a faux pas. But I think things are running smoothly. Hope everyone's having a great time. Let's get going. What's going on first? Faction raids. So factions, guilds, armadas, syndicates, it all depends on what game basically you're playing. But for today, we're gonna go with faction raids because it is, well, I got this turned away. Zombie Slayer, you're first up. What is a faction raid? It is a raid dedicated specifically for your faction, guild, armada, and syndicate, which means you've only got 25 players to tackle it, but you're going to take them down as a group. How do you unlock them? All you do is attack and heal regular raids. It's going to build up a meter, and then when that meter is filled, you are going to automatically summon a faction raid boss. Very exciting. Doesn't matter whose raid you attack and heal. You don't have to worry about that. Doesn't have to be your own faction's raids. Do it anyway, and it'll be automatically summoned. 25 members max. And then additional faction raids, like you don't have to take one down necessarily. You can bank them, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we just got great feedback from the last time. You'll want to know when they are. Well, here is when they are. We got Zombie Slayers coming up tomorrow. So Trish asked when the raids were. Well, we've got faction raids coming very soon. Very cool. Mob Wars is next, then Viking Clan, and then Pirate Clan. For more information, check out the FAQ. And actually, I'm realizing now you folks, players, can't click on that. So I'm just going to copy and paste this into chat here. There we go. So check that out if you want more information on there. But there's more here. Let's go back to make sure we can see the star of the show. that's me. What else is going on with faction rates? We talked about banking. You'll be competing against other factions to see how many you can kill before the event ends. There will be a single leaderboard where factions across all 3 servers will compete for top prizes. I love the server interaction we're doing now. We used to never do that. Now we do it for like Battle Royale, and now we're doing it for faction rates. Very cool. So that means server 1 factions, server 2 factions, and Congregate and Armor, let's not forget them, are all going to be competing. Speaking of leaderboards, we've made some changes that we think you're going to enjoy. The number 1 piece of feedback we heard that last year the rewards were not adequate. Fair enough. We like hearing from our players. It's going to be a common theme of this live stream. We like to hear from you. Any kind of feedback, let me know. Hey, if you want to talk about donuts, we talked about donuts earlier. We can talk about donuts. If you want to talk about the game, that's great. Let us know what you like. Also, what you don't like. Maybe a mix of, because it's important for us. We can't really assume what the players are thinking without hearing from you, because, we're kind of behind the curtain. We know how the sausage is made, but we don't always know how you feel. We have data based on engagement, but it's really important that we hear you. So one of the things we heard over and over was the rewards are not adequate. So we have taken that to heart. Our excellent product and live ops team has taken that to heart. So now we have updated rewards. They are a lot better. I can't give you very specific details, but last year, there was first place, and then we went straight into brackets. That meant, let's say on LCN, for example, if you placed 50th, you got the same rewards as someone placing, as a syndicate placing second, which is not ideal. This year, we have first, second, and third place, and then we go into the brackets, and the FP prizes are so much better. For example, last year, if you were first place, you only got 10 FP. Well, this year, we're giving away 500 FP. 500. It's 50 times better. Last year, you got 5 FP for second bracket placement. This year, 250. It's so much better, everybody. Like, way, 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 way better. So even just completing 1 faction raid boss will give you our participation medal of 5 FP, which is the same as second place overall last year. So we've totally revamped how the rewards and the leaderboards work. On top of the FP, we're also giving away skill points, customization, and mythic and superior items for leaderboard placements. And that's not even mentioning the regular raid rewards for both faction bosses and regular bosses. So you have regular raid loot, you have the faction raid loot, and you have the SPF. Well, I'm speaking too quickly. The skill points, favor points, and mythical items, customization, all going on. So much, much, much better rewards, which is awesome. So I really hope everybody likes that. Please let me know. I'm seeing some positive stuff in the chat, which is great. Karen says, I don't think Kano owns Facebook. No, I don't think we do. We would be a very different company if we did. No, we don't own Facebook. But anyway, that's much better. I'm really glad to see so much positive feedback, which is great. Let me know what everybody thinks. We've got the faction rates going up for Zombie Slayer tomorrow, LCN next week, Viking Clan third, and then Pirate Clan. Whew! We got through it. We got through it. Don't worry, everybody. We're like halfway through the live stream. It's a good thing I got a coffee. Okay, I'm just going to take a quick sip here, because clearly I need more energy. We've got spring sales going on. We've always got sales going on, but this one, we've got a good one. Spring sale. Zombie Slayer, you're up first again. So starting tomorrow at 9 a.m. To April 2nd at 9 a.m., we've got some amazing deals in FP. We've got packages with items. The items are the Thistle Mace, the Springtime Vest, and the Springtime Buggy. Very cool. You know what? I think I would get into that buggy, but I think I'd wear the vest. I don't think I'd use the Thistle Mace. I would probably drop it and hurt my toe. I don't know why I felt compelled to tell you. That's just how I feel when I see art. It evokes emotions in me and potential hypothetical scenarios. 75% off World Chat Colors 2. I love seeing the rainbow of colors that players choose in chat. It's great. More customization is always good. So that's what's going on with our spring sale. Again, we've got Zombie Slayer up first, then LCN, then Viking Clan, then Pirate Clan. All sales last 2 days. So make sure you get in there, get those deals, get those FP deals, get that 75% discount off World Chat Colors. And we're thrilled. We love spring. It's one of our strongest times in terms of player engagement. It's also nice to, not finish work and it be completely dark. Even a ginger like myself can appreciate some nice weather as long as I've got a hat or some sunscreen. I was going to walk here today, but I was running a little bit behind, so I drove, which is good because it's nice and sunny And I almost spilled my coffee, so I better take another sip here. All right, we're getting a lot of comments. This is awesome. Okay, I think that's it with the spring sale, everybody. Sorry, I'm just checking my notes, making sure we got everything. What else we got going on? Other goodies. Okay, we've got Battle Pass Season 15 for LCN, Battle Pass Season 12 for Viking Clan and Pirate Clan. We had an amazing turnout, or engagement, or participation, however you want to call it, Battle Passes last season. Thank you, players. I hope you all enjoyed it. We're going to continue tweaking which rewards are available on the track. If you have feedback about the Battle Pass, if you'd like more rewards or different challenges, you know what to do. Let us know in a ticket. Moen, Ben, Matt, or myself are going to be checking that out. LCN Syndicate Wars and PC Armada Wars, that's Pirate Clan, are both starting April 1st. No April Fool's jokes. As far as I know, we don't do any April Fool. I'm always nervous when we launch stuff on April 1st, but this is Syndicate Wars and Armada Wars. Remember, if you haven't joined those features in a little while, make sure you join manually. If you haven't joined in a little while, the system won't automatically pull you in if your leader does sign up the Syndicate or Armada. So just double check that. We've got Legendary Easter and Spring Crates starting April 1st. Again, not an April Fool's joke. We're not doing April Fools. As far as I know, it'll be egg on my face if we are, but I don't think we are. Blitz Week is going on right now, and I think this is the only time this week, or at least today, where we have a break. So hopefully you've all been enjoying the blitzes. Again, we do have some hit list changes coming down the road, but for now, it is as it always has been. Hope you're having a great time and that you've taken an hour or so break to come hang out with me and chat. This one is really, finally, we've been waiting for this one for a while. I know Ben was really stalwart and important in being like, hey, we need to make mobile links shareable. So what does that mean? Before you could only use quick share buttons, but now players can copy links and paste them into chat on the mobile app, which is great. Desktop wasn't really an issue. The app, it was. So now you can share your enemies' profiles in chat, meaning you have a way to ask your friends to punch or attack someone on the app. Or a social combat game, we should be able to do that. You can now do that. You can share your own bosses and raids in private chat groups from the app. And you can share your own profile to chats in the app. We're really happy about this change. I'm sorry it took so long. Our team's been working really hard to make sure that it works. If you are seeing it work, let us know. Be like, hey, thumbs up, about time, love it. If you're still not able to for whatever reason, let me know, and we will make sure to fix that. Whew. Okay, how's everybody doing? We are going to move on to trivia, but I just want to give a quick check in the chat and see how everybody is going. It seems like everybody is doing well. We're not giving out bolo ties today, everybody. No Ben. Ben is one of our men behind the curtain. It's just me. So we're giving out sewing machines. Whew. Oh, Ben or Moen asked me. I'm doing okay. I wouldn't be able to do this without a coffee, I'll tell you. Nicole says she's good. That's great to hear. Peggy, she says she's good. Terry would love to have a sewing machine. Well, Terry, you're going to get a sewing machine. Make sure to message us on Facebook or send in a ticket, and we will give you one. Alex, send in a ticket about adding players in the app. We want to make sure that that is taken care of. Thank you. Nicole wants a sewing machine. Nicole gets a sewing machine. Nicole, message us on Facebook or send in a ticket to get a sewing machine. Antonia says, I need to make pajamas for my puppers. Please, sewing machine. Antonia wins a sewing machine. Antonia, send us in a ticket or message us on Facebook, and we will give you that. Cool. JS, how do you get that Zombie Slayer poster? I know, it's pretty cool. It's actually not even a poster. It's like I don't even know how you describe it. It's like a painting. Like, it's pretty thick. But it's great. I love the artwork. I don't think it'd be cool if we sold those, hey? I don't think we do that, but I'd love to see that down the road, or like mouse pads, or like swag. I think that's a really cool idea. So Abe asks, where do I get those glasses? That's very nice, Abe. I have had these. You ready to see me without glasses? Look at that. I look like Millhouse. I've had these for, I think, 10 years. They are very good quality. I got them a long time ago. They're kind of breaking, so I hope they don't break anytime soon, because, like, to be honest, I'm devastated about getting a new pair of glasses. I don't want to get a new pair of glasses, but at this point they've been sort of tweaked and glued together so often I'm kind of afraid they're just going to fall apart one day. But I don't know where you get them. I have no idea. Lisa says handsome. Well, that is very nice. Lisa, flattery will get you everywhere. Lisa, if you want a sewing machine, you've got it. Message us on Facebook or send in a ticket. What else we got going on here? Okay, lots of chatter. That's great. I think it's time we can move on to trivia. Everybody ready? Everybody got your typing fingers warmed up? Here we go. We've got the rules again. They're worth repeating. 5 questions, 50 FP to the winner. Players can only win once. We pick the winner. I will not, if any ticket comes in and be like, actually, I won this trivia. Like, great. You can think that. Doesn't matter. Moen and Ben are going to be picking the winners based on who we see. Remember, we're streaming both to Facebook and YouTube. So while your comment may appear to be first, someone on YouTube may have beaten you or vice versa. So we're picking the winners. Don't forget to like, comment, and publicly share this video for a chance to win 200 FP like Tina did. Jim says Moen is biased. Jim, Moen is biased to fair play. You're absolutely right. Moen is incredibly unfair to unfair people. That's what I like to say. Let me see. Susan says go to ibuydirect.com. Okay, Susan, I'll have to check that out. Thank you. Karen says Moen rocks. I agree. Moen does rock. He's our Qui-Gon without him getting killed by Darth Maul. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get ready for trivia. Everybody got your typing fingers warmed up? I gotta take one more sip of coffee here. I really should have got some water. Trivia question number 1. During the spring sale, what % is the discount on World Chat Colors? During the spring sale, and really all sales, what % is the discount on World Chat Colors? I did mention it before. Jim, coming in quick. I am seeing a lot of correct answers. Everybody is so fast. I don't know if Jim was the winner. Moen or Ben, you've got a hell of a task. But yeah, the answer is 75%. 75% is the answer. I knew some players would say 25, but 25 would be the cost of the World Chat. We were looking for the percentage of the discount, 25%. It looks like Jim won. Jim, congratulations. Jim, were you the one that said that Moen is biased? Moen, do we rescind Jim's trivia win based on his unfortunate comment? No, we're not going to do that. Congratulations, Jim is the winner of our trivia question number 1. Here we go. Question number 2. Here we go, everybody. Ready? How much FP can you win by liking, commenting, and publicly sharing this very live stream? How much FP can you win by liking, commenting, and publicly sharing this live stream? I mentioned it a few times. It's a lot of FP. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of correct answers. Holy moly. Okay, I think we definitely have a correct answer. I don't know who the answer was, but it looks like K. David Green. Congratulations. You won the trivia question. The answer, of course, is 200 FP. Should I make the trivia questions harder? I feel like I'm just softballing these questions to our players, and they're just knocking it out of the park. Should we do, you know what we might do next trivia session is do like a mega hard trivia where like maybe we give out 500, no, maybe not 500, but maybe 100 for like extremely difficult questions. But then like, we don't make it too difficult and like people might go on Google. And we don't want to do like like what's Moen's favorite breakfast? Like who knows that? Moen, what is your favorite breakfast? You should let us know. Not that it's going to be a trivia question later on. Okay, great. Karen, well, no, it says K. David Green won, and I shouldn't say it. It just comes up as restream, so it is Ben or Moen. Pick the winner, K. David Green. Congratulations. Okay, everybody, number 3. What is the third game to get the spring sale? The third game to get the spring sale is, I did mention it, Zombie Slayer's the first. What's the third game to get the spring sale? Let me see. Kate, yeah, message us on Facebook. You've won a sewing machine. And it looks like we are getting some correct answers. It's not LCN. It's not Pirate Clan. The answer is Viking Clan is the third game to get. And it looks like we've already, Ben and Moen, great job on picking the winners so quickly. It looks like Brett Milnthorpe. That's a cool name. Brett Milnthorpe, congratulations on winning trivia. You have won 50 FP for answering that question correctly. Way to go. Question number 4. We're going at it real quick here. What is we're doing a Zombie Slayer one in honor of Zombie Slayer being the first to get the faction raids. What is the 9th location in Zombie Slayer? The 9th location in Zombie Slayer. You don't have to have unlocked it. You just have to go there and check on the map. What is the 9th location in Zombie Slayer? Okay, let's see here. I don't think it's Dublin. It's not Super Mario. Nope, that's not a location. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. There's a lot of locations out there. Ooh, and it looks like, I think we've got a couple of correct answers. It looks like, I don't want to say who the winner is because it's not my decision. But the answer is, I did see the correct answer. It is Germany. Germany is the 9th location for Zombie Slayer. Trish! Looks like Trish won. Congratulations, Trish. I know you've been in, I think, every live stream, so it's awesome to see a regular win. Becky says unfair since this is an LCN live stream. We are hosting on the LCN page, but generally the live streams will incorporate all of our games. The reason we do the LCN Facebook page is that it's the busiest. It has the most people. So, yeah, sometimes we'll do question-specific trivia, but for the most part, we do try and keep it pretty general. So sometimes we have LCN questions, sometimes we have Viking Clan, etc., etc. Everybody ready for question 5? Here we go. Question 5. What week is it? It's a little vague, but I did mention it a couple of times. It's an event in the game. What week is it right now? Right now, I'll give you a hint. Right now, there's not this event going on. Oh, there we go. I think we got it. I think we have a right answer. Yep, we got the right answer. Okay. It's Blitz Week. Blitz Week. Karen, congratulations. You won question 5. Way to go. Nope, not April Fools. Not April Fools. It's Blitz Week. I knew that question would kind of be a little bit of a curveball because like people are like, it's the week of March 27th. What do you mean, you weirdo? Woof. Okay, that is the end of trivia. Congratulations to our trivia winners, Jim, K. David Green, Brett, Trish, and Karen Cochran. Well done. And thank you everybody else for participating. Oh, Moist Mossy, I thought you meant overall. That's like the 12th week or something like that. It was a little vague. Please forgive me. I try and vary up how the trivia goes. Whew, that is the end of the official live stream content. I am thrilled at how many players have joined us here today, but it's not over because we got Q&A. Usually, sometimes I'll have a slide that says Q&A. I don't have that today. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to close my script here because we don't need that. I'm going to move this over here a bit. Okay, Q&A. So how does Q&A go? Q&A goes like this. If you want to ask a question about the game or say how cool donuts are or talk about cats or the game in general or what you're looking forward to for the spring or the summer, this is the time to do it. But generally, yeah, it's for questions about the game. Alicia says, I would love a sewing machine. Alicia, you've won a sewing machine. Make sure to message us on Facebook or send in a ticket. Tracy, same with you. Let's see here. And still didn't get a sewing machine. Wrong. You have won a sewing machine. Message us on Facebook. Lori says no scripts allowed. You got it. You got it, Lori. No scripts. Yeah, message us on Facebook. Okay. Time to ask some questions to me. I know some players had some questions earlier, couldn't answer them, can now answer them. Get your question caps on. I'm going to get a swig of water because, my goodness, talking this much is thirsty work. Okay, what's going on? Who's got a question? What do we got here? Brett asks, when are they going to release a character to buy like the one they had for the Black Friday sale? Very good question, Brett. I think that's going to come up, I would guess, maybe in the summer. We had pretty good response for Black Friday. It's something, sometimes we'll want to keep specific features like that for very specific sales to kind of highlight how special they are. So I think if they're not coming for the summer, they'll come again for Black Friday. So not anytime soon, but I could be wrong. Who knows? Based on player feedback, maybe bring them back. Jay asks, why do admins have low bounties? Good question, Jay. Part of it is we want to be like easy to list and cheap, but at the same time we understand that like, well, then we don't make very enticing targets. So we try and find a middle ground. I think, yeah, as we improve the admin blitz, which we're doing, like we've added admins killed, admins listed. We're going to have some achievements coming down the road for the admin blitz. But yeah, I think in that case, we definitely need to improve our bounties. So that's why. Good question so far. Karen says we need ambushes separated on stats. Ooh, Karen, I am intrigued. Yeah, I can see that. Send me in a ticket and let's work out what that would look like. Alex says in Syndicate Wars on the phone app, how about showing health in numbers? Alex, that would be very useful. The app is tricky because of limited real estate. We don't always get to display absolutely everything we do on the browser version. For example, War Mode. You get War Mode points on the app, but it doesn't show it. So, you know, like on desktop. So that's another thing we're going to improve. So I will see what we can do about that. Janelle says, when are the hit list changes coming? Janelle, hopefully soon. We're working on them. We've been working on them for a while. The hit list is really, really important. A large percent of players engage with it every day. When we make a change, like a big gameplay change, we need to measure 14 times and cut once slowly. We know that if we make a change, we can always revert back to it. But the hit list right now needs a lot of work. And because it needs a lot of work and because players think it revere it so much and think it's so important, we got to be mega careful on that one. So a lot of scenarios we're working on, a lot of code changes and things like that. So hopefully soon. I know it's been a long time coming, but I am fairly confident that it will happen soon. Lori asks, why are Syndicate Wars rewards so low? You only win 2 FP if you buy all free refills. Lori, Syndicate Wars is another feature that needs a facelift, and I know our product manager is looking into that as well as the rest of the team. Can't say when that'll happen, but it is going to happen. Doug says, I would love a sewing machine. You get one, Doug. Message us on Facebook or send in a ticket. Jesse asks, why don't the Syndicate leaders have the ability to remove players from Syndicate Wars when we know a member will not be able to participate due to real life or computer issues? That is a good point, Jesse. Right now, it's not perfect. If you haven't participated in previous wars, you won't be automatically enrolled. But like, as you said, if you know a player's on vacation, but they are going to get automatically enrolled, that kind of stinks. Right now, at least, if they're top 15 in strength, they can kind of contribute to you getting into a better tier. But again, that's no good because they're not going to be participating. So maybe we do switch it where everyone has to manually confirm if they want to be in the Syndicate Wars. Yeah, no easy answers there, but I hear you. I think that needs to be addressed for sure. Thank you. Let me see here. Pam says your timing is off with your voice. Oh, darn. Sorry about that, Pam. It may be a slight delay. Let me just check. Sound is a bit off on Facebook, desynced. Okay, shoot. Sorry about that, everybody. We're going to keep going. I might change. Let me try if I can change something here. Let me try that output. Let's go down to, let's see, 999. Okay, apply. Okay, so I've altered how the video works a little bit, everybody. Let me know and see if it is, it's better that way. I am sorry about that, but also thank you for letting me know. That is greatly appreciated. Okay, let's see. We also see that some feedback is the webcam desk is quite wobbly and shaking a bit. Darn, that's probably me. The desk is a little flimsy, so that's from Nat. Thank you, Nat. Let's see if we can adjust that for next time, but that's very good feedback. Steven says, if I send in a ticket, do I get a sewing machine? You do now, Steven. Steven Perkins, send in a ticket or message us on Facebook, and we will get that going for you. Brian, what is being done about players who have alts? Brian, we freeze alts, many alts every week. You can see how many we freeze on the TGIF. If you suspect a player of having an alternate account, I should mention what an alternate account is. It's a player controlling more than one account on the same server. So you're allowed having an account on server 1, you're allowed having an account on server 2. You can't have 2 on 1 and 2 on 2. Kong and Armor is a little difficult because they share a server. You are allowed having one on Kong and Armor, but they can't be used to benefit each other. So if you suspect that, let us know in a ticket and we will investigate. And if we find proof, we will freeze them. Becky asks, will we be ever... These are great questions, by the way. Sometimes I'm like, please ask questions. Now I'm like, oh, questions. Let's see what else we've got going on. Becky asks, will we be ever... Let me try that again. Will we ever be able to buy SP or skill points? That's a good question, Becky. I've had this request quite a few times. We don't have any plans right now. I think the way it is at the moment is if you're in a position to buy, we're very grateful of that. Thank you. We're also grateful to players who don't feel like buying or can't. We love all our players. In terms of buying SP, we may not have that just because currently if you buy items or FP refills, that kind of gets you towards strength, getting stronger and things like that. Being able to buy directly a skill point, so that's interesting. I don't really have an answer for that, Becky. It's never been something we've discussed, or at least not in the meetings I've been in. But I appreciate it. I'll pass it along, see if that changes. Pam says it's like watching a Godzilla movie. Oh, darn. Sorry about that, Pam. Hopefully my refresh... everyone try refreshing your screen. Apparently that will help with the desync on the video. I did change one of the video settings, so hopefully that will also fix it. Let me see here. Hilda says, if you're not going to invite me to your wedding, you should at least give me a sewing machine. Okay, Hilda. I can't invite you to the wedding. We're pretty full, but you will get a sewing machine. So definitely send us in a ticket or message us on Facebook, and we will give you one. Kate asks, is it better to keep non-players or remove them? Kate, I'm not sure what you mean. Do you mean for Syndicate Wars? Let me know. Elaborate. Ali says, please make quest rewards equal to all members, regardless of their input. Ooh. So that's a bit of a hot topic. We're probably not going to do that. We did have that originally, but some players were saying, hey, I put in all this effort and I got the same amount of FP as this player over here who did nothing or who did minimal requirements. part of it is annoying, I know, for players, because it's like, well, I didn't even get a chance to do the, we only give out FP for medium quests. So we would encourage players to coordinate with your syndicates, guilds, armadas, and factions in that regard to make sure that everybody gets a fair shot. But I will say right now that is not on the table. We will not make the quest rewards equal in terms of FP. But I do appreciate your feedback. Yeah, the team is watching and listening, so we'll see. Alicia says, why does our money disappear if not used right away? So we have a max cash or gold limit of 18,447 quadrillion roughly. If you gain, let's say you're at like 14,000 quadrillion and you gain a bunch of money and you hit the over that amount, sometimes the system will let you spend it. Sometimes it'll wipe it right away. We can't really impact that. It's just kind of how the server works. It's a result of, I think, basically, originally when we designed the game, we didn't expect it to last this long. I mean, 18,447 quadrillion is an astonishingly high number. Like, it's crazy. I'm sure when they were like building it, they're like, we're never going to get to that amount. But we did. I think we know it's a pain. We don't like to, we're not stealing cash from players. Our server just takes it away, but we kind of are. Like, it's annoying for sure. If you see that, let us know. We'll probably bonus you back some cash. But in the meantime, we don't necessarily have any plans to get, completely like change how that works. It would probably mean we'd have to change like how the cash or gold system works. And then that opens up a whole new can of worms in terms of like, well, like for fighting or ambushes or counters or hit lists or bounties, that's all based on cash or gold. So bit of a can of worms, Pandora's box. Do we just increase the amount? Maybe, but then like players have so much, property or rule or clan, sorry. Or wait, which one was it? Rule? I always get those two mixed up. A lot of properties, basically, that they would probably hit that max very soon too. So no definitive answer on that yet, but that's basically why some cash or gold will disappear. Just give us a ticket and we'll look into it and we'll probably bonus you back some cash. Nicole says, get rid of players who don't have an account anymore. Nicole, yeah, we don't proactively freeze accounts if players haven't played in a while, just because some players like to take a break and come back even after months or years. So we don't do that. If players request that we, close down their account for a little while, we can do that. But in terms of like, sort of just get rid of them if there's like, a little gap in their playtime, we're not going to do that. Let's see. Lots of questions. These are great. Okay. Does LCN YouTube account messages appear both here and on the Facebook live stream? A couple of them seem out of place on YouTube. Moist Musty, I'm not exactly sure how that works. We have a program where we're able to see comments on both platforms, but I'm not entirely sure. Let me see here. Does LCN account messages both here? No, so YouTube comments won't appear on Facebook, and Facebook comments won't appear on YouTube, I'm pretty sure, but we're able to see both. Chuck asks, is there a list of admins for the Blitz? Yeah, Chuck, what happens during the admin Blitz is all the Kano accounts will get automatically listed, or rather, admin accounts who are part of a Kano syndicate, guild, armada, or faction. That's how that works. But in terms of like a list, no, you can find the Kano syndicates, guilds, armadas, factions pretty easily in the games. And if not, let us know. We can probably send you that link so you have us easily findable. Jay asks, please allow us to buy 100 properties at once. We're not going to allow that, Jay. It's a combination of problems. One, there's a discount for buying 10 properties compared to one, and then the discount math would be crazy on 100. I know it's a pain because you got to click, I want to buy 10, like, click, 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 click. I get that. But I've been told right now that that's not really feasible for the team to work. So we're not going to be adding in purchasing of 100 properties at a time. Maybe down the road, but not right now. Whew. Okay, how we doing, everybody? I hope I'm answering questions. I'm behind on the comments by like 10 minutes because there's so many questions. So I'll keep going till about 3 o'clock. Buckle up. Here we go. What else we got? Susan asks, when are you going to revive the fight list on LCN like you did in Zombie Slayer? So Susan, we did release that to all games. LCN, you may, if you're a higher level, you may not see as many targets. That's the only thing. We do have some plans to help out our veteran players or players at a very high level. We've got some content coming for them. But in terms of adjusting the fight list, I think we're done for that for now. We do have some other plans long term, but in the short term, that's what we're going to do. You may just be seeing more targets on Zombie Slayer because there's more low-level targets that get healed more quickly. Kate already answered that one. Ali can't do 100 properties at the moment. That's fine. K. David Green says, zero incentive to play Syndicate Wars. Rewards are awful. I'm sorry about that, K. David Green. We are going to be looking into the wars, and hopefully we can improve rewards so that players feel compelled to play. Nat, ever since you mentioned it, yeah, the camera does shake a little bit. We'll solidify everything for the next live stream. Yeah, where is Al? It's Al's birthday. He's probably celebrating his birthday. That's probably where he is. Richard says, what can Viking Clan players get instead of a sewing machine? Richard, the sewing machine is across all 4 games. So if you want a sewing machine, Richard, you can get one. Message us on Facebook or send in a ticket. We'll give it to you. Jesse says, thanks for addressing Syndicate Wars, Henry. Jesse, thank you for being here and participating. And I'm sorry, sometimes I can't give definitive answers. A lot of times players will ask questions that are maybe unexpected, or they're asking questions about something that's like in the works. So I got to kind of keep stuff close to my chest. So I hope my answers are sufficient, and I really appreciate you being here and asking a question and participating. It's awesome. This is my favorite part of the job, is live streaming and engaging with players. So thank you all. Jonelle says, happy birthday, Al. I also say happy birthday. Susan and Lisa both said refresh, fixed it for them both. Thank you very much. That's great. Joe asks, are you guys ever going to make it where you can purchase more Zombie Slayer properties instead of waiting to upgrade only to level 4 and taking so long to get it? I hear you, Joe. I hope so. Zombie Slayer doesn't get as much attention as our other games, unfortunately. It's because our player count is the lowest. That being said, I think Zombie Slayer is really cool. I would like to see more improvements made to it. Maybe one day we get the Battle Pass for that game. We don't have it right now. I hope so in the future. But that's a really good feedback. I will let you know. Lori says, I'm pretending I'm watching a Godzilla movie. That's funny. Okay, I'm still 10 minutes behind. Sorry, everybody. If you've asked a question and you're like, why isn't Henry answering me? That's why. We'll keep going. I'll try and give more condensed answers. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Tina asks, do you know the approximate stats on the bolo tie so I can find it in my stash? Moen or Ben, could you look up the stats on the bolo tie? I think it's something like maybe like 800 attack, 200 defense, something like that. If you just want to confirm, let me know. Lisa, I have gone mad with power. It's true. Janie asks, may I have a sewing machine, please? Yes, you can. Message us on Facebook or send in a ticket. Let's see, we are here. What else we got here? Some more comments. I already said that one. Jay says, what's the sewing machine? I don't play LCN. Jay, the sewing machine is for all 4 games. All 4 games. Yeah. It's just an item. It's an attack. I think it's a weapon. Yeah, I think they're all weapons. Shane says they should be earned. I feel like they are earned by you participating in the live stream and maybe commenting on how cool my shirt is, or just a fun comment in general, or maybe just asking. Karen says he has a wedding band on. He must be married. That is my engagement ring. We don't have my wedding ring just yet. I am looking forward to, we're getting married in just about 2 months. So I'm really excited about that. I've got my grandfather's ring, and then my fiance has her grandmother's ring. So very, very special there. Really cool. One of these days I will tell you all about my disastrous proposal story. Maybe not today, but sometime. It worked out fine. It wasn't like I forgot to ask, but it was stressful and I hurt myself by accident, and we'll get to that one day. Moist Mossy says, buying skill points I feel has ruined other similar games of the past. Yeah, Moist Mossy, that's a good point. We kind of feel the same way. We do look at other games. There's some games kind of similar to ours, other games that like are different, but like the core fundamentals of like online multiplayer game that players play every day, that has a big population, that is changing all the time, that more content's being added. It's impossible. Like, it's so difficult to balance it properly and make everybody happy. We do our best. But yeah, that's something where we got to be careful that things don't like spiral out of control. So we have to make like rewards, for example. We have to make them rewarding and fun, and it makes the player feel like it's worth participating in an event. But we also can't make them too good because the economy will just spiral out of control. So it's a very, very tough job. Our items and product team do an amazing job at balancing that. Players do a great job giving us positive and negative feedback there. But yeah, so that's probably one of the reasons why we won't consider buying skill points, but you never know. Things change. Lori asks, can you add skill points as rewards in Battle Pass? That is an interesting one. I mean, we do offer quite a variety of prizes in the Battle Pass. I know our Battle Pass team likes changing up how the rewards are to see what players gravitate towards. So maybe we will include skill points down the road. Okay, whew. Doug says video fine. Thanks, Doug. Great to know. Ben says try refreshing your screen if you're having audio issues. That's great. Thank you. Restream says congratulations. 1,000 messages. Oh my goodness. This is awesome. Thank you, players. That's terrific. Becky says, I mean, you could put a cap on the purchase SP. Becky, yeah, maybe we do that. Maybe you can buy 5 skill points a month, something like that, or 5 a week, or 10 a month. Who knows? Yep, that's a good compromise for sure. We usually find with changes and features like that kind of compromising is usually the way to go. And then, yeah, if things change, we can change them back, but we don't love doing that either. Like, we want to make sure we get it right the first time, especially like buying skill points would be a big change. So we need quite a lot of discussion and testing before we do that. Karen says, I don't wear a wedding band between my many marriages. Lol, that's pretty funny, Karen. Hilda says, thank you. Oof. Okay, Nicole says we need better rewards for players who play Battle Pass for free. Thanks, Nicole. Good feedback. It's kind of by design. We want players to purchase the premium track. That's no secret. We're very happy and proud to provide a game that is free. But at the same time, like, we do want to generate revenue, but also we feel the premium track gives good value for that. So we do want players to maybe like try out the free track and the next month try that premium, because you're going to earn a ton of rewards based on activity you already do. That being said, we have changed the free track rewards from time to time, so maybe we do improve it down the road. But there's a reason that's why that is. We want players to get on that premium track for sure. Okay, let's keep going here. Let me see here. Okay, I need to definitely take a sip of water. This is an amazing live stream. This might be the busiest we've ever had it, which is exactly what I want. Thank you all. These are great comments and questions. Swig of water. Woof. I need it. Definitely need some coffee. Even though this is empty, I'm just going to see if I can get any dregs. A couple more sips left. Nice. Okay, what's going on? What else do we got here? Karen says, I have one on server 2, but Henry needs to give me one on server 1. There's no limit on how many sewing machines or items you can have. If you've already won a sewing machine, that's fine. I can give you another one. Karen Bryan, go ahead. We'll give you a sewing machine. Message us on Facebook. Or send in a ticket. Okay, oops. Oh, no, I skipped. Oh, darn. I skipped down. Lori says you would love a sewing machine. Lori, send us a ticket. I've shouted you out. Message us on Facebook. Let's go. Richard says, does the sewing machine have decent stats? Yeah, I think so. Especially considering you're going to get one for free. All you have to do is message us. Again, it's not like, it's not a legendary item or anything like that. I think it works out to, 75% or 80% of a limited item strength. So that's pretty good. It's probably better than your worst item, so that's going to help you on your fight strength. Let me see what else we have. Lisa asks, are you going to have a beard for your wedding? Yes. The beard growth is on. Usually takes me about a month, maybe 2 to get going, and wedding's in about 2 months. So yeah, we'll get a beard going. We're getting fitted for my suit on Friday. So I've been trying to exercise a little bit more and eat better, but that's tough. That's tough to do, especially when you got a lot of stuff going on. So yesterday I walked like 12K. I walked to and from work, which I really like doing, especially on nice days. But yeah, I got to keep that up so I look nice and trim for the wedding. But that's a great question. Thanks, Lisa. I think I generally look a little better with the beard than Son's beard. We'll see. Hilda says you didn't invite Lori either. She should get. I think I gave Lori a sewing machine already. Muriel, that's a very good question. How do you copy the links on the app to share them? As far as I know, you can just go to a player profile and there will be a little copy link. It should look like a little, I think it's the clipboard. Benamone, if you want to give maybe like more step-by-step instructions, and we will have it on the FAQ very soon now that we've updated that. So Ben Moen, I'm giving you a reminder. Let's make sure that that's in the FAQ. And if you want to give some instructions to Muriel, I'm sure she'd appreciate it. I can't do it right this second, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Okay, here we go. Kate asks, please, can Syndicate Wars divisions only attack own division or higher, not be able to attack lower divisions? Yeah, Kate, I think that's a great point. This kind of speaks to us needing to kind of overhaul the divisions. It is kind of dumb that we allow, not dumb, but like, again, these features were made a long time ago. So you got to remember that. The game has evolved so much. So back in the day, it probably made sense. But yeah, if you've got an A division attacking an E division, it's like, well, E division has no hope. What's the point, right? So maybe we make it so you can only attack within like 2 bands or 3 bands, maybe something like that. So yeah, maybe we do that. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think that's a really good point. Priscilla says, stay healthy, everyone. Yes, I hope everyone is staying healthy and safe. Times are crazy. Hopefully we're coming out of this. Lori says, dear fast-talking man in the lovely blue shirt, I'd love a sewing machine, please. Lori, that's so nice. Thank you. I do talk quickly. It might be the coffee, but yeah, I will work on that. But Lori, you have won a sewing machine. Make sure to message us on Facebook or send in a ticket. That'd be great. Whew. Okay, here we go. Let's see what else we have. Chuck says, do a higher tier in Battle Pass we can buy into with harder challenges and high rewards. Chuck, that is a great idea. I know we have been thinking about that. We do have some stuff coming for high-level players that I think you're going to like. That is coming down the road. But yeah, higher tier in Battle Pass. Mitch, if you're watching, you know, that might be a cool idea. It's not just Mitch's decision, by the way. Don't bug Mitch too much. It's a team effort. But that could be a cool idea, and I think we've got something brewing like that. Very cool. Ben's got some instructions for Muriel. It says, depends on the link. You can click share, then share help link for bosses, then hit copy and paste where you like. Awesome. So Habe also likes the idea of extra premium tier reward for Battle Pass. Nice. Okay, the team is listening. Very, very cool. Ben, thank you for the reminder. So in 8 minutes, there's an LCN Blitz. So we're going to hop off very, very soon. These are the most questions we've ever had. This is fantastic. I hope everyone's having a fun time, a good time. I know I am. And now, you know what? Ever since Nat mentioned it, yeah, the camera does shake like crazy. We've got a bit of a flimsy table, and I am like Godzilla. I'm like pounding on the desk. Actually, our first live stream, I got in trouble for pounding the desk. I was so passionate about our game. I was like, game, players, rah. So we will work on that. But yeah, that is something to improve. Kelly asks, any plan to reduce the price of premium for one time to let player try it? Ooh, Kelly, that's a cool idea. Like maybe a sale. Maybe we put a sale on the Battle Pass. The tricky thing about that is the Battle Pass doesn't always line up with sales. But I think that is a cool idea. Maybe give people a taste of that kind of in between the free and premium. That's a really cool idea. Thank you, Kelly. If you want a sewing machine for your excellent comment, send in a ticket. We will help you out there. Okay, what else we got here? Ali asks, is there a blitz plan for LCN after this session? Ali, yes, there is. Yeah, there's an LCN blitz at 3 o'clock, so in 7 minutes. So yes, there will be. Thank you. Jay says, sent in a ticket. Thanks, Jay. We typically get to tickets as soon as we can. You shouldn't have to wait for longer than a day. Sometimes if ticket volume is higher, you might have to. Just a reminder, players, by the way, most of the time, you're amazing in tickets. You're timely, and you give out information clearly. Just some tips for us that'll help us solve your problem quicker. When you're sending in a ticket, always give us your ID, just in case. Say what server you're on. Give basically the most information you can. Like, obviously, we don't need, like, a novel, right? But if you're having issues, it's always good if you can give all the information up front. That way we can help you as quickly as possible. And we really appreciate your cooperation in that. We want you to enjoy a stress-free experience in terms of how the game works. That's our job. So any information you can give us, we're always very, very grateful. Screenshots are extra helpful. Sometimes you will see something that we don't due to browser differences or lag or whatever. So any screenshots are really, really helpful. So just keep that in mind as well. Thank you. Ali says, please know more about the sewing machine. I'm assuming you mean sewing machine. Well, that's fine, Ali. You don't have to have a sewing machine. But I'm never going to stop rewarding sewing machines. Sorry. Jeff says, is there a fix coming for the Samsung app glitch? Yes, I'm sorry about that, Jeff. We do have a fix for that. Ben or Mo, and you probably already got to this, but if you want to post the FAQ link for that, we do have a resolution for that, and we hope that down the road, Samsung, we can resolve that. But in the meantime, we do have kind of a workaround. For those that don't know, the newest Samsung update made it so there's like a display glitch, which is really annoying for our players on the app. But we do have a fix for that, Jeff. So make sure to check out the FAQ. Ben and Moen, if you could post that link in chat, that would be great. We've got 5 more minutes. Richard says that's bum fluff, not a beer. Well, Richard, I just started. I just started today, so it'll come. Don't worry. Next live stream, I will be Riker bearded, and that means the live streams are going to get even better. Whew. Okay. Lori says, yep, more than one Lori. That's fine, Lori. Go ahead and message us on Facebook. We'll give you a ticket. Nicole says, no donuts. Darn. I like that. Jay says, that's not a beard. That's peach fuzz. I agree, Jay. We got to get going. Well, I just shaved like yesterday, so we're just getting going. Muriel says, thank you, Ben and Henry. Thank you, Muriel. I really appreciate you being here for the live stream. That's great. Lori says, make Syndicate Wars once a month, not every 2 weeks. We might do that. That's a fine line because we want our players to have tons of stuff to do, but not too much stuff to do. It's a very fine line. There's only so much time in the day. We know players don't want to be stressed out about having a ton of stuff to do, but at the same time, we don't want them to get bored. So maybe we move that, maybe we don't. I can't say. Kelly says, sewing machine, please. Kelly, you've got it. Message us on Facebook or send us in a ticket. This has to be the most sewing machines I've ever given out. You have all caught me at a moment of not jealousy. Generosity? Jealous generosity. There we go. Woof. Okay, we've got 4 more minutes. Time for like 1 more question or 2 more questions. Kate says, thank you. Geez, get so frustrating to be dead all the time. Thanks, Kate. I don't know what I did, but you said thank you, so thank you. Jesse says, how do I share this live feed, or what do I share? So Jesse, this will be posted to our Facebook wall. Just make sure to like. You've already commented. Make sure to like it, and then there'll be a share button underneath. So you just share that for a chance to win. Craig says, I'd like a sewing machine. Craig, I'd like you to have a sewing machine. Make sure to message us on Facebook for that. Lori says, thank you for giving me a sewing machine. Sorry, Allie, I got to keep mentioning sewing machine. Thank you, Lori, for joining us on the live stream. Okay, I can do one more question, and then I'm going to go pass out, and I hope you all have a great time on the Blitz. Priscilla says, bye, can't wait to see you again. That's so nice, Priscilla. Thank you for joining us. We had a great time. The royal we. Ben and Moen are here, too. Kate says, I would like a Kano shirt also. I would love the idea if we gave away Kano shirts to our players. That'd be cool. Maybe down the road. Susan also wants a Kano LCN shirt. Very cool. Okay, we need a swag team or something like that. Ben says Samsung is still working on it. Darn. I hope Samsung fixes that soon. Craig says, I hate to say it, but there's a failing when it comes to troubleshooting and trying to assist with the lagging on Blitz recently. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Craig. Make sure to send us in a ticket. I can't speak to account-specific issues here, but we do want to make sure that you have a fun time. Bob, yes, you can have a sewing machine. Message us on Facebook. Jesse says, I have an offer to upgrade my LCN account, but has the wrong email address. How can this be rectified? Jesse, we can fix that for you, lickety-split. Just send us in a ticket with your account ID and the email you would like to use, and we can take care of that for sure. Jay says, can you tweet the lag during the Blitz? We're going to keep adding servers, and if you see lag, send in a ticket. Sometimes we think it's running fine on our end. Some players are experiencing that. It is a high server load, though, so you got to make sure your connection is really strong. Okay. Jackie says, can we have a Kano shirt? I would love to give away Kano shirts. I don't know if that's possible, but that'd be great. Lisa says, Riker bearded. Lisa, are you watching any Star Trek shows? We went from having no Star Trek shows to having like 10. It's crazy. We've got Strange New Worlds, and I love Lower Decks and Picard, and Orville is kind of a Star Trek show, even though it's not a Star Trek show. It spiritually is. And Discovery. We've got so many Star Trek shows. Awesome. Doug says, Henry, love your sense of humor. Doug, that is so nice of you to say. Thank you. That's just great. You're getting me very in an appreciative mood. I think that's great. Okay, everybody. That's it. Brian, yeah, you're the last one. You're going to get a sewing machine today. Lisa says, I love Star Trek. Me too. I love it. I think that's it, everybody. We've gone an hour. I'm so thrilled. This was such a pleasure. I hope you all had a great time. We're going to be doing lots of live streams. If you haven't joined us on Discord, make sure to do so. We do a live stream every Friday at noon. It's going to be me. Very casual, though. We're not going to be doing slides. We do some FP giveaways, not necessarily trivia. But Discord's a great way to engage community-wise, meet new people, chat with your other friends. There's less limitations on chat compared to our chat in-game. Would love to see you on Discord. So if you haven't already joined there, it'd be great to see you. Same with YouTube. We're going to be expanding our YouTube presence and making more videos. So if you haven't subscribed to any one of our games' YouTube channels, please do so. We'd love to have you. Thank you all again. And if I did message you about a sewing machine, make sure to message us on Facebook or send in a ticket. This has been amazing. Special thanks again to Nat, Rhea, Mitch, and Brent and Callum for helping me out with the script and supporting us. And also a massive thank you to Matt for helping us on his day off. Matt, you didn't have to do that. Thank you for doing that to make sure that this went through smoothly. Big thanks to Moen and Ben, of course, my men behind the curtain, responding to players. And, of course, the biggest thank you is to the players. Thank you. This has been the best, I think the best live stream yet, just because of how many players are joining us. Make sure to spread the word. I love chatting with you. I think next time we might run a little longer, make sure we're not running on a Blitz week. We had so many great comments. Hilda, Nicole, Susan, Lori, Kate, Bob, Craig, Trish, as usual. Muriel was here. Lisa, Tina was here too. Karen. Both Loris, thank you again for joining us on the live stream. My name is Henry Ski, Player Success Manager, and thank you again. That's it for me. If you have any other questions or I didn't get to your questions, send us in a ticket. That is it. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. We will talk to you soon. Zombie Slayers, enjoy your faction raid loot. Bye, everyone.